the children we serve. Please use the QR code on the slide to connect directly with Page Ahead. Also, please consider donating to the Tina Faulkner Engagement Grant, the Connors Scholarship Fund, the Gloria R. Nathanson Fund for Research in International Education, or the LEAD Fund. These all provide excellent opportunities to give back. Visit the ACRO Gives page on our website for more information. A huge thank you also goes out to our partners and sponsors who provide significant support to the annual meeting. If you are able, I ask all partners and sponsors to please stand and be acknowledged. Thank you for your generosity. Now we have a video message with important information about our CNU celebration. After this video plays, I invite Christopher Tremblay to come to the stage.
The journal.
2025 marks the 100th anniversary of our very first issue of the journal, and we have much planned to commemorate this milestone. We are celebrating a century of sharing knowledge and best practices. The journal would not be possible nor successful without our authors. Authors bring research, best practices, and new ideas that give you insights into the inner workings of higher education. If you have ever contributed to the journal during these past 99 years, we thank you and we salute you. So let's travel back in time to the origins of the journal. Prior to the launch of it, a 5-member committee on educational research was appointed in 1924. That committee recommended naming the journal the Bulletin of the American Association of Collegiate Registrars, as that was our organization's name back then. That very first issue, published in the summer of 1925, included the proceedings of the 13th Annual Convention and contained more than 375 pages. Volume 1, Issue 1, was published by Johns Hopkins University. In 1925, the association had 331 members. The cost to publish 4 issues of the journal that year was $1,020. The subscription price was $3, equivalent to $52 in 2025. Serving as the first editor of the journal was Ryland Dempster of Johns Hopkins University. Dempster served as assistant registrar, then registrar until his retirement in 1935. We are grateful for his leadership that paved the way for today's journal. Then, it was not until 1937 that the publication was renamed a journal, and in 1948 became College and University Journal, the name that continues today. Heather will now preview the 4 issues of Volume 100.
Hello, again, I'm Heather Zamar, Managing Editor of Journals and Publications at ACRO. I have worked on CNU for nearly 20 years. We are so pleased to provide actual printed copies of our 100th volume at this annual meeting. I know most of you haven't held one in your hand since 2017, the year we stopped printing and mailing them to be more eco-friendly. We estimate that CNU has brought to you more than 7,000 articles, book reviews, and conference proceedings over these 100 years, with an average of 18 items in each issue. We're in the process of expanding our archives to now include 1925 to 1966 as part of the anniversary. The 4 issues of the 100th volume of the journal will be filled with retrospective pieces, flashbacks throughout the 10 decades, and new content. You'll find reflections by current editorial staff, as well as our previous editors-in-chief, Jeff von Monkwood-Smith, Louise Lannebacher, and Betty Huff. We will be featuring a Then and Now series, which will look at some of the topics the journal has covered over the last 100 years and where these ideas stand today. Other pieces will focus on the ACRO core competency initiatives and predictions for the next 100 years in higher education. We'll also continue running the important content you are used to reading in CNU, including interviews with Undersecretary of Education James Quall and Chronicle of Higher Education reporter Eric Hoover. Feature articles on the college search and financial process of first-generation HBCU students, the impact of faculty and curriculum on online doctoral integration, and the impact of financial aid on graduation rates, as well as pieces on course scheduling, best practices in the Registrar's office, and transfer research. Of course, we'll also be publishing many insightful book reviews. I would like to take a moment and thank our unsung hero, Jim Graham, who is our graphic designer for CNU. With each issue, you see his marvelous and detailed work. He really brings our journals to life with his designs. We are grateful for Jim's 2+